Hey mamas, welcome to your new movement. My name is Christina and we are moving our bodies on purpose, with purpose, and for a new purpose this season. I am my second trimester. I'm 27 weeks pregnant. You might see my baby Bruce here. He's gonna go lay down in just a moment, but we are moving our bodies with purpose. And if you have little ones running around, if you have a dog at home, let them kind of be around you as long as they're not on your mat and you have a safe space to work out. So let's make sure that we have the proper pieces of equipment today, which aren't going to be many. We are going to need a band, and you can add a ball, block, or a rolled up towel or a rolled up blanket that we're going to be placing underneath our ankles for bridges. But honestly, you need nothing at all except for a good smile, a good attitude, and a water. Make sure you have your water. I always forget mine, but that's okay. Let's meet down on the mat and get ready for our first movement. Alright mamas, we are down on the mat. Now this one I'm going to show you the quick movement and then we're going to start. You're going to go ahead and come into a nice tabletop position, making sure that those palms are stacked underneath those shoulders. Knees start underneath those hips. We want to make sure that we get rid of that natural curve in our spine. You want to tuck in those tailbones, tighten that lower core, and press through those palms. From here, you're going to stretch that right leg out, tuck in those toes. Here's your combo. In, up, lower, in, down, up, lower. Join me when you're ready. We have about 2 minutes. That core is tight, arms are strong, nice. Bring the knee in, set it down, lift it up, lower. So left leg and right leg. Nice, that leg is long, that foot is flexed. Engage that core. Nice. This can be as small or as big as you'd like, just depending on how you feel today, depending on where you are in your pregnancy, depending on how baby feels. Remember that every day is different. Every workout is different. Every pregnancy is different. Give yourself some grace. Hold it up. Lower and lift. Go lower. Lift. Tap and lift. So we're going to make sure that we're taking a look at the top of the mat. Make sure that those hips are facing down. Right foot is flexed. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Go for 4, 3, deep breaths. Go 2, not done yet. Hold it up, pulse it out. Pulse, pulse. Now if you wanted to come down to one elbow, or both if you had any wrist pain, to make sure that those tailbones are tucked, core tight. So 4, not done yet. 3, not done yet. 2, hold up, lower and lift. We go lower, lift. We are almost done. That core is tight, left toes are curled. Come on. Show up, mamas. Come on. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. You pulse it out to finish. Woo! Come on. That right hamstring shaking. Tighten that core. If you chose to stay on those palms, remember, tailbone tucked. 4 more. Come on. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that right leg down. You can bring those knees wide, toes together. Just sink down. Roll it out, whatever feels most comfortable. Give those legs a break. We gotta get to the other side. Let's go ahead and bring it back into a nice tabletop position. Knees underneath those hips, palms underneath those shoulders. Remember, we are tucking in those tailbones. Tucking those toes under, sending that left foot out. Here we go. Let's bring it up, down, lift, lower, up, down, lift, lower. That left foot is flexed. Nice. Breathe through it. Do what you can. You are disappointing nobody. You are not letting anyone down if you modify. You're disappointing no one if you choose to do something that feels more comfortable for your body. Nice. Lift, lower, lift, lower. So right leg, left leg, core tight. Look to the top of that mat. Press to those palms. Almost done. Go 4. lift, and lower. Right leg, 3, lift, and lower for 2. Woo! Let it shake, let it shake. Come on, last one. Hold it up, lower and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. There we go, readjust. Woo. Breathe it out, whatever feels good. Go 4, remember if you need to drop down to those elbows. Go for 3. There we go. We go 2. Feel good. Come on. We go 1. Hold it up. Now pulse that left leg up. We just go pulse. Yeah. Come on. Woo. Have a look at the time because the way that this is burning, the way that this is making me feel, I'm contemplating the rest of these moves. Go 4. 3, come on, 2, not done yet. Hold it up, lower and lift. We go lower, lift, lower, lift. Can you flex that left foot just a little bit harder? Nice. Can you make sure you're squeezing that right glute? Hips facing the ground. Readjust, tuck those tailbones. Look to the top of that mat. We go 4, 3, you know the drill. Come on, 2. Hold it up, pulse it out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Let it burn. Come on. Here we go. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, mamas. Go ahead and widen those knees, connect those toes, give those glutes and that baby just a quick break. Grab a sip of water. We are going to be moving to our next movement. Now for this next movement, all you need is a band and we will be laying on our side. So go ahead and stretch for a little bit longer. If you need, pause this video, or if you kind of felt that one, let me know in the comments below because your girl felt it. Okay, I'll meet you in 2 seconds. We're going to be laying on our left side. See you in a minute, mamas. Alright, mamas, we are down on the ground reaching for our band. Remember that all of these movements can be done with 0 pieces of equipment. Nothing is needed, okay? Let's go and place that band around 2 fingertips above those knees, anywhere in between those thighs and those knees, whatever feels most comfortable to you. We're going to come down to our left elbow. Now I want us to make sure that that left elbow falls underneath or directly under our left shoulder. Palms are down on the ground. We want to make sure that we don't allow those wrists to lax. You're pushing that whole entire forearm down into the mat, engaging those side obliques, presenting the chest, turning those shoulders towards the TV. Now go ahead and send those knees in line with those hips or that baby bump, whatever feels most comfortable. And we are going to connect the toes, widen the knees, automatically fighting that band. Engage that core, keeping that left leg down. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, here's your combo. Lower, lift, extend, bend. Lower, lift, extend, bend. Join me when you're ready. Nice. So you don't want to completely close those knees. You want to have constant resistance on that band. Toes pointed. Fight that band. We're going to feel a little bit of that tension in those upper thighs, upper quads. Let it burn. That's going to be my whole thing today. Is just let it burn. Okay? I think no matter what stage of motherhood we're at, everything's difficult. But we learn to love that difficult season and we start to see it as a challenge. Right? You get better. You get stronger. You get more resilient. Lower, lift, extend, bend. Breathe through it. Try to match it. Inhale, outhale, in, out. If they're a little bit longer, that's fine. Whoever feels comfortable. We go for 4. You know we love long counts. 3. We go for 2. I gotta concentrate. I can't talk to you on this one. Last one. Keep it open. Hold it there. We go in 4. 3. Keep those toes connected in 2. Just lower and lift that knee. We go lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. These are short. These are short burners. You can hang on. Come on, we're almost done. And honestly, just don't make me stay here by myself. Okay, I need you just as much as you need me. I don't want to be here alone. Woo. Come on, go 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, pulse it out. Pulse. Whatever you have to tell yourself, start saying it now. Squeeze both cheeks, toes are pointed. Even if you have to hold it there, let it shake. If you can see the shakes, 4 more. Come on, go 4. I'm staying with you. 3, come on. 2, and 1. Lower it down. Go ahead and release that side glute. We are going to carefully push our bodies back up. And we're just switching those legs. So now you're going to rinse on those legs. Swing them over. If you need a little bit of a stretch, that is quite all right. If not, we're going to immediately go into the other side. Right forearm is down on the ground. Making sure that that elbow is underneath the shoulder. The forearm is completely placed on the ground. Palm is down. Send those knees in line with either those hips or the baby bump, whatever feels comfortable. Take those shoulders. Open them up, stack them over one another. Left fingertips either on the nape of the neck or on the side of the body or in front of your chest, whatever feels comfortable. Open those knees, connect those toes, hold it there for 4. Tighten the core. 3, present the chest. 2, lower and lift, extend, we go. Lower, lift, extend, bend. So you want those toes to find each other. There we go. Close, open, extend, bend, close, open, extend, bend. It feels good. That's all you have to tell yourself until you believe it, right? We start to build this like resiliency, this hunger for discipline, this hunger for hard work. Because every time we win, we prove to ourselves that yes we can, and yes we will. Come on, close, open, extend, bend. Can you even engage those delts? Squeeze those shoulder blades together. This is a full body movement. That core is engaged, ribs off the mat. Close, open, extend, bend, close, open. Toes are pointed, both of them. We want those toes to find each other. This is very controlled and purposeful. Nice. Yeah, come on, for 4. Extend, bend. Every time you extend those legs, flex that quad. We go for 2. You already know how bad it's going to sting. Just do it. Stay with it. Close and open. Close, open, close, open. Nice. Press through that right forearm. Engage those delts. Squeeze that core. Squeeze both cheeks. Wow. Shakes are starting early. Here we go for 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Pulse it out right here. Pulse. Squeeze. Squeeze. Separate those knees. That bottom leg, let it press down to the mat. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Shake that glute out. Mamas, give yourself a quick stretch. Grab a sip of water. We are going to be reaching for either our block, ball, and or rolled up towel on this next one, going into some bridges. I'll see you in just a minute. Alright mamas, we are going to head back down onto the mat safely. So that means that we need to turn that body. We're going to use those triceps to make our way down and then turn our bodies over, making sure that we protect those babies, protect the core, that we're being conscious of our body. So now, depending on how much you want to squeeze, you can either choose your ball, a rolled up towel, and or a block, just depending on what feels most comfortable for you. We're going to go ahead and make sure that those knees are in line with those hips, those ankles in line with those knees. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we tuck in those tailbones, pressing through those heels, coming up into a bridge. Now automatically I want us to pay attention to that natural curvature of our back. We want to make sure that we aren't leading with the belly. Tuck in those hips, engage those quads and those hamstrings and those glutes. From here that ball's going to come to the chest. Just hold that bridge. Hold that ball, squeeze through the palms. Hold it here. Now lower and lift. Just go lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Squeeze through those glutes. This doesn't have to be big. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We go lower, lift, press the ball 2 times, lower, lift, press. Nice, lower, little lift, squeeze, hold that squeeze, lower, lift, squeeze, squeeze. Keep it going. How do you feel? Check in with yourself. How does baby feel? If you wanted to switch modifications, do so now. We go lower, lift, squeeze that ball, lower, lift those delts are planted on the mat. Nice, press through those heels. These are just small lifts. Lower, lift, hold it up, squeeze that ball and pulse it up, up. Woo! So we are squeezing through those palms and bringing those hips up, really pressing through those heels, squeezing through the glutes. Tighten that core, lower those shoulders, unclench the jaw, lose the tension. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now that left leg is gonna stay down, right leg comes in. We go out for 2, in for 2. So little lifts as we bring that knee in and squeeze the ball. So release the ball, squeeze, bring it in, release, send it out, squeeze, bring it in, release, send it out, squeeze it in. Now if you wanted to go ahead and ditch that ball and only work on the bottom half of the body, that's fine. Remember that right foot is flexed, let it burn. If you didn't want to lift those hips, you can stay low. That lower back is planted. Nice. Remember those knees are in line with those hips. They never go out. Go out with the leg. In with the knee. Out with the leg. That foot is flexed. Really flex that quad. Out. In. Out. And in. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, hold it in, hips are high, you pulse it up, 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 woo, shoulders back, squeeze that core, we go for 4, 3, but we're not done yet, 2, hold it up, lower that right leg down to the ground, just pulse it up, squeeze. So we're resetting, we're about to take it to the other side. Remember, if you have that ball in your hands, you're pressing through those palms, elbows wide. Here we go for 4, 3, core it tight, 2, hold it there. Here's your combo, lift that left leg up and send it out. Here we go, go out for 2 and in for 2, send it out, just go up, down, just go down. Remember, you don't have to have that ball, option, but every time that we go in, you're squeezing that ball, find that rhythm. Remember, option to keep that body down, out, 2, in, 2. If we've decided to keep that body down on the mat, which if that's what feels good, good, that's what feels good, okay? Shoulders back, lower back, glutes to the mat, foot is flexed. That muscle-mind connection makes everything more intense, more intentional. Come on, 4 more. Go 4, 3, this is where we finish. 2, bring it in, hold it up, you just go pulse. Pulse. We're pressing through that right heel. If those arms are by your side, use those forearms to press down. If you have that ball, press in between those palms. Go on, go 4, 3, we're not done yet. We go for 2 and 1. Hold it there. Lower that left leg down to the ground. Lower and lift those hips. We go. Lower, lift, lower, lift. So we're tapping that lower back and lift and squeeze. These are small. Knees are in line with those hips. Arms either by your side or pressing that ball in every lift. Release, press, release, press. There's no curve in that spine. Come on, mamas. You got it. Go 4. We're almost done. 3, 2. Hold it up. Pulse it out to finish. We'll pulse. tall. Pressing through those heels. Don't let those knees widen. Bring them closer together. Use those inner thighs. Squeeze, squeeze. There we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips down to the ground. Allow that lower back to lose its tension. Mamas, we're just gonna windshield wiper those knees left to right. Take a nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Trying to match that breath. Just giving your body a quick second before we make it on up for that well-deserved cool down. Grabbing a sip of water. Allowing that tension to just ease on out. Alright, mamas, go ahead and take those knees to one side. Go ahead and use those forearms, those triceps to safely push your way on up. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. We are going to be meeting still on the mat, legs out for that well-deserved cool down. Alright, mamas, legs out, feet flexed, arms out to your side. Big inhale, exhale, palms come together. Just keeping them within shoulder distance apart, framing the body, shoulder height. One more big inhale as you just sit a little bit taller. Feel the back of those hamstrings, keeping those feet flexed, pushing the back of those knees down to the ground, shoulders low. Exhale, point those toes and just reach a little bit farther forward. Whatever your body's capable, whatever feels good. If you want to find those thighs, back of the knees, back of the calves, shins, ankles, knees, toes, whatever feels good, whatever goes. Sometimes I really do think I'm a little bit of a lyricist, but we'll talk about that later. If you do follow me on any other social media platforms, you will hear that there are some like random bars that drop, not necessarily on purpose. They just, just flows. Let's go ahead and take an inhale. Bring those heels together. Find a nice seated butterfly. Now for me, if those heels are together and the pads of our feet are together, no matter how close that is to your body, you can lightly press on those knees, or if you like to stack those legs and slightly lean forward, feeling that in the glutes and in the hamstrings. Just want us to make sure that we're taking a minute to love our bodies, to thank our bodies and allow them to recover, and to go ahead and just take a breather from all the work that we just did. Mamas, grab a sip of water, shake it all on out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for keeping me accountable, for keeping yourself accountable. Remembering that self-care this time on the mat isn't selfish. Us taking times to love ourselves is doing the best that we can for this season. So if you need any prayers for yourself, your family, your friends, anything that's on your heart, drop it in the comments below. Find me on other social media platforms. I would love to pray for you, to have a team of prayer warriors that keep you on their heart, me on their heart, and so that we can continue to keep them on our heart. Until then, I will see you Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'll see you mamas later.